Palma. Oh,
Oh, man.
that's unfair, and Palma 7 points in the game.
To Del Fuentes.
Oh, wow.
Delgado makes the shot and knocks it down. Maloria is open. 3-pointer. Oh my goodness! He's a jumper by Robin Celis. Caballero has time. Now it's Martin Rosso. Turnaround jumper. Oh my goodness.
The Pasay Astrodome is once again our venue for the 13th time this season in another triple header dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We've witnessed 2 games already. We're down to our last one. Warlo Batak has scored in double figures in the last 10 games para sa Pasig City, but Pasig has lost their last 5 games and they're currently in the 9th spot right now in the Northern Division. They're going up against the home squad, the Pasay Voyagers, who has brought in Christian Pajarito, who has been traded for Warren Bonifacio here in the Pasay Voyagers. And Pajarito had an impressive debut para sa kanila dun sa kanilang huling laro, and Coach Marlon Martin hopes that it continues from here on out.
That's a beautiful name.
Oh yeah. Pasay versus Pasig City here in our main game dito sa ating Wednesday triple header. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga kalinga. Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Christian Luanzon. Miss Andrea Endicio will be joining us later on. Coach Chris, this is a very important game para sa parehong kupunan, and considering their place in the team standings right now, you know, Pasig, as I mentioned, is at number 9 right now, and Pasay doon na rin sa may gitna eh.
Tama, and they're building momentum, and there's no better way to continue on to build for that momentum by playing home. You know, 12 games here already, pang 13 na natin to, 8-4, that's an impressive home record. They've always been impressive, at least for the last 3 seasons dito sa bahay nila, no? But currently at the 7th spot in that log jam, you know, between Caloocan, Pangasinan, Pasay, and you could say also Ilagan, right? Now, a little bit of separation pagdating sa, you know, 9th and 10th spot. Let's not forget, play-in, meron tayo this year. So yun nga sabi mo, mga pinaglalaroan yan ng Pasig. No, Bataan just lost the other night in their home floor. That was a close one. If I may add, a little controversial too. Pero yung 11, 12, and 13, medyo 2 game separation pa rin, no? So, Pasig, obviously, they need this game, to break that losing streak and obviously create some separation dun sa mga umahabol sa kanila.
And one guy that has been trying to help them get out of that slump is this guy on your screens, Warlo Batak, 23 points in their last game. That was a losing effort against the Rizal Golden Coolers in Palayan City. This kid has been impressive, showing us that he's not just an athletic guy who can finish at the basket, also showing us some different things in his arsenal this season.
There were a couple things that surprised me before the trade deadline, and it's Warlo Batak and Richard Maynes of Bataan that they're still with the same team. And I say that because I thought, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of suitors asked about them. Warlo Batak in particular, I mentioned those 2 guys because they play similar. You know, athletic, like they love to run the floor, masipag sa bola, rumi-rebound, dumidepensa, gets to the free throw line. 2 talented players, still with their home team. I'm happy about that. Pero ito si Warlo Batak, a big challenge in front of him to lead his team to a win and break that losing streak.
Pasig has shown a lot of fight this season, game in and game out. Whatever happens, they always come up with a really nice effort to try and win games. Sa kabilang panig naman, Christian Pajarito with 27 points in his
pink uniforms.
Pero yung naging problema kasi ni Pajarito over the
pink uniforms.
Pero yung naging problema kasi ni Pajarito over the years
consistency.
Is consistency,
Yeah.
you're right. So Coach Marlon Martin is hoping na magtuloy-tuloy na ito para sa kanyang bagong kuponan. Alright, wag na natin patagalin pa. Let's go to Richard Tampos for our starters.
In Season 7 of Manny Pacquiao's MPBL. Introducing first the starting 5 for Pasig City. Playing center number 29, Jacob Galicia. Forward number 28, Chito Jaime. The other forward number 10, Mark Montuano. At guard number 5, Jess Kilatan. Also at guard number 1, Warlo Batak. The head coach is Aldrin Morante. Assistant coaches J.R. Villanueva, Lance Inco, and Richard Rosales. Team owner is Mr. Buddy Encarnado. And now, for your Pasay Voyagers! Point guard number 77, Dan Sara. Playing center number 18, Jopet Soriano. Shooting guard number 15, Cyrus the Righteous Tabi. Forward number 1, Josh Galliano. Power forward number 13, Dr. Fly, Don Reverente. The head coach is Marlon Martin. His assistants are Vic Escudero, Hubert de los Santos, Adrian Bocal, Don Moderno, Willie Generalao, and Brian Orog. Team consultant Cholo Martin. Team owners are Raul Bacalzo, Mickey Ligot, Lavin Castro, JD Castro, and Leon Calixto Robiano.
Let's meet our starters. Our starting five brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. The away team will be beginning things with Jess Kilatan, Warlo Batak, Jacob Galicia, Mark Montuano, and Chito Jaime. Sa kabilang panig naman, Pasay starts off with Dan Sara, Cyrus Tabi, Jopet Soriano, Don Reverente, and Josh Galliano, one of their newest pickups coming on over from the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. Well, Mark Montuano and the rest of Tropang Pasig will try and arrest their 5 games kid here, but it's going to be a tough task considering how this Pasay Astrodome has been a stronghold for the Voyagers over the past how many years. Pasig gets first possession here. Batak, they immediately go to him, pero naagawan siya doon ni Cyrus Tabi. Reverente running the floor, sidestep, that's a beauty. Whoa, but he left that one short. Could have been a highlight to start the game for Pasay.
Especially two-way, no? The defensive stop, attacking the mismatch. Height-wise, yung lamang ni Batak, pero kinuha sa ilalim. Ito, pangalawang agaw na sunod. Layup na to, sure na to.
And nobody in front of Jopet Soriano there.
Full court press kagad ang Pasay.
Kilatan looking for a teammate. Muntika na maagawan doon ni Soriano. Montuano gives it up to Kilatan. Quickly to Chito Jaime. Jaime gets it to go.
It's amazing to see Chito Jaime not only shooting threes, but still having that step to put the ball on the deck and finish inside. He used to be really athletic.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. You know, he is just really trying his best to make the most out of the last years of his career. It's just a testament to how well he has taken care of his body to make sure that he continues to play at a high level. Tingnan natin ang ating fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Pop. Personal karaoke speaker, everyday karaoke. That's Jopet Soriano finishing the break of a steal by Pasay.
Out of a beautiful bounce by Galliano, which I believe every kid has to learn at bounce pass. Yan ang pinaka-basic.
Importante yan, especially in those kinds of forward passes pag yung depensa nasa taas. Soriano at the free throw line. Wala pang 2 minuto, nakakalipas dito sa ating unang yugto. And he makes the second free throw.
All 3 points galing kay Soriano.
He did not play dun sa kanilang huling laro against Muntinlupa.
You're right.
Kilatan, pinapahirapan ng gusto ni Dan Sara, but they still get it into their front court. That's Jacob Galicia knocking down that short step.
He has a calmness, no, sa kanyang laro. And it's more evident every time he's posting up. There are players wherein when they post up, you just feel that because they're close to the basket and defense is converging in, it's sort of like panic, no? Hindi ko nararamdaman kay Galicia. It always takes his time. And ito si Cyrus Tabi. always on time.
Cyrus the Righteous, ika nga ni Richard Campos. I don't know where he got that
You know why?
nickname. He's just
I think I know why already. Because hindi siya nagkakamali. I remember, early in the season, as Reverente cleans that up, I think it was me and Sidelf covering a game. And one of us mentioned like,
trying to get in between the pass, taps it to Galicia, and all alone on the other side is Mark Montuano.
nagkamali doon ha. Si Cyrus Tabi, mali. Yung kanyang natapikan doon, napunta sa kalaman. 2 points tuloy para sa Pasig.
Sarak could not hit from the right flank. Morante has gotten extended playing time over the past few games because of the absence of Robbie Manalang, and he makes a good pass there to Chito Jaime.
And he certainly took advantage. Talk about Morante pushing the ball, hitting the open man. Chito Jaime inside has always been a three-point shooter.
Tabi on the left side, given a screen by Reverente. Sara flares to the corner. Mintis pa rin. Matakbo ang Pasig, no numbers, but Galicia takes it all the way to the cup, off the glass, and in para kay Jacob Galicia.
Ano daw ang sinasabi natin? No numbers. Importante yung atake, derecho at derecho sa ring. Tama ka dito eh. This was a 2 versus 4 really fast break. And then he just takes it strong to the basket. Little chippy foul given up by Reverente. You gotta prevent the 3-point play. Pero si Galicia, kinumpleto niya.
Jacob Galicia putting Pasig up by 5 points, 12-7. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the first. Shot clock winding down for the Voyagers. Reverente, pass to Tabi, short on the 3. Morante already with a couple of good times to start this game. Pocket pass to Galicia. That's a nice roll and finish.
Well, that was a smart move. Unang-una, no, pagsalin niya ng bola, alam niya rin gagawin niya. Binasa niya rin yung sitwasyon. Catch and go. And then pag-atake niya, yung tao ni Montuano was gonna show that he was gonna help, but that little look away opened up the layup. Pero ito, binawi. 3 points naman, Gallardo.
Josh Galliano, coach.
Goliano.
Yes.
Goliano.
Sino yung Gallardo? Okay lang, coach. Naintindihan ko na medyo inaantok ka pa from that previous game earlier. We had 2 blowouts today.
That's my
Very
fault.
understandable.
My fault.
Buti na lang hindi si
Mali yung
Mr.
basa ko.
Tupas ang kasama mo
Yes.
ngayon.
That's my fault. Oh my gosh, nakasalamin pa ako niyan.
Sara will take it again and finally gets one to drop.
Ito, hindi na magkamali nito. Kasi, bedista to eh. Champion pa. Gusto mo may first name pa eh. Dan Sara.
Yon. Hindi ka nagkamali doon, coach. Tsaka ito si Dan Sara, ever since his high school days, full-blooded veteran rin to eh. High school to
Oo.
college.
Kita mo naman, kahit pink ang uniform, red ang sapatos.
Tama ka dyan. This is our 3-point shot of the game brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Prior to that, you missed his last 3 attempts. Able to knock it down there. Ito si Dan Sara. First 3 points of the game para sa kanya. Sideline throw in here for Pasig City. They're up by 4. Batak being defended by the smaller Cyrus Tabi. Galliano switches on to him. Morante meets the rock. Corner they go. Montuano, he can hit that. But both teams shooting very well from the field today. In fact, Pasig has not yet missed.
So 3 of 3 para sa Pasig, 2 of 4 naman para sa Pasay. Montuano with 5 quick ones early in this quarter.
Naiwang bukas si Galliano. He attacks the closeout. The drop pass inside. They kick it out. Pajarito from downtown.
Just gotta love the patience of Pasay. Inside and outside game. They hit the post, swing the ball. Pajarito, rhythm shot. Always a good sign when you hit your first, especially coming off a 27-point ball game. Inatake naman kaagad, no? Hindi pa nakaset halos yung depensa. Si Batak nakakuha ng foul.
Daryl Manliguez picks up the personal there. Look at this previous play. Morante with another nice setup, this time para kay Mark Montuano. Already 4 assists in the game, by the way, para kay Aaron Morante.
Off the bench.
Yeah. If Kyle Tolentino is one guy who plays for his father, ito rin si Morante. I can say the same. He plays for Coach Aldrin Morante dito sa Pasig City.
Yeah. Akala ko magkapatid lang sila. Kasi mukhang bata pa si Coach Aldrin.
Check out our special deal from 1xBet when you scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
But seriously, you could mistake, if you didn't know them, you could mistake them as brothers.
Jaime could not finish. Oh, out of 2 there. He already had a shot on the right side.
On the right side, no?
Dalawang
Kung nilipat
isip
niya sa
pa.
kabila at ginamit niya yung kaliwa niya, mas maganda sana yung angulo. Masyadong malalim. Tumama sa ilalim ng ring.
Yun na nga.
No, with him using the right hand on the other side, being underneath the rim.
There you see Aaron Morante. 3 points, 4 assists off the bench. Parito pops out. To the left side they go, Salenga. Shot clock at 7. Push shot, Salenga gets it to go.
Basta alam mo gamitin yung mata mo. It can be really deceptive. Another steal. Coach Aldrin, tatawag na ng timeout dito.
Pajarito, and there you go. Right on cue. Back-to-back turnovers for Pasig City, and that has really hurt them here in the opening quarter. And there he is on the ear of his son. 22-21. Pero tingnan muna natin yung nangyari dito.
That was a surprise to me because the turnover wasn't on his son, pero siguro nagagalit siya as the point guard. Hindi dapat siya lumulubog ng ganon. Nonetheless, Pajarito, 5 points off the bench.
You are still watching the MPBL. Here in the MPBL, we don't just compete against each other. We honor relationships, especially those tested by time. And one of the most perfect examples nga dyan, ang relationship nitong si Coach Marlon Martin at si Coach Aldrin Morante. Coach Marlon has actually been the assistant coach of Coach Aldrin for 15 years now and counting, ha? Pero na-spill nga sa akin ni Coach Marlon, actually player pa nga ako ni Coach Aldrin sa San Beda. So we've been together for more than 15 years. Going face-to-face today in equal footing. Biro nga ni Coach Aldrin, mas magaling na nga yan sa akin ngayon eh. But then again, Coach Marlon honors his roots. Sabi niya, sa kanya ko nakuha yung culture na meron ako at kami ngayon, which is rooted on equal opportunity. Without this vision that he has given me, I wouldn't be who I am now as a coach. Happy and Coach Chris.
Maraming salamat. That's a nice report there galing kay Andrea Indicio. Showing the connection between the two head coaches in this game, Aldrin Morante and Marlon Martin.
You know, I could really tell based on their shoes, both of them are on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Kitang-kita yung impluensya ni Coach Aldrin. He's wearing the Jordans, the royal blue.
Yes.
Right? And then yung isa naman, naka-Kobe, yung what the Kobe na colorway. So, malamang, isa rin yun sa mga impluensya niya, no?
Morante missing from the outside. 3-point lead para sa Pasay. Yan ang hinahabol dito ng Pasig City. Pajarito making it difficult there for Galicia, but he's called for the foul.
That's a great report, ha? Hindi ko alam yun, yung relationship ng dalawang yan.
Ako rin. Ito ang ating assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Welcome back, Andrea. Good to see you're not losing your touch.
Parang di nawala eh, no?
Eto, si Asita, no? Hindi rin nawala yung touch nito eh. Ayan, no?
Isa rin yan sa mga player na ang nakalagay sa GAB license nila, professional scorer.
Yes. Alam mo bakit? Ilang taon ko nakita to eh. Alam mo, madalas ko, hindi ko naging teammate to. Okay, as...
This is the play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
For about 3 to 4 years, no, we used to play once a week. No, yung tawagin naming intermaligno group. No, that starts 11:30.
We at Sports Center for sure.
11:30 to 12 a.m. Pero nakakatuwa yun. No, kasi ang daming player doon na pumupunta ron, including si Rocky. No, that was really there just to magpapawis. Lo and behold, you know, Tay-Tay Chudoro, Bobby Balucanag, Mark Montuano, Kenneth Ighalo. You know, I'm missing a lot more names na nagpakita ron. Either naglaro ng collegiate or ended up playing in the pros. Ken Ighalo, for example, more than 10 years in the PBA. Now, here in the MPBL with Batangas. Pinakamaganda doon, kasama ko sa simbahan. And, you know, lahat sila, ang ganda ng napatunguhan. In spite of being puyat at least once a week.
Ba't yun naman ginagawa sa mga sarili nyo yun?
Hindi, talagang competitive yun eh.
Pero bakit ganong oras, Coach?
Yung mga kasama ko ron, mga kaibigan, mga Chinese, si Albert Chua.
Oh yeah.
Ng Grace. I don't know if you know Charlemagne as is a Pat Salenga. Ano, ito na naman si Salenga. Pat, ikaw na naman eh. Ang ganda ng
Si
jumper
Jasper
niya.
yan.
Sorry, Jasper nga.
Si Pat Salenga yung photographer natin, Coach.
Ito naman si Pat eh. Oh. Jasper, pasensya na po. Coronel.
A block there by Warlo Batak. Warante leading the break. Corner pass, Chito Jaime. Three-pointer, yes, that's a much-needed basket para sa Pasig City. They tie things up at 26.
Nice three by Chito Jaime in transition off the kick-out. Pangalawa na yan. And on behalf of the MPBL family for the 100th time, humingi po ako ng paumanhin sa Salenga family sa patuloy-tuloy na pagkakamali. No?
Tsaka alam ko hindi talaga sila related at all.
Hindi talaga. Oo. Eto si Jasper. Nice one, Jasper.
Nakabawi ka doon, Coach.
Oo. Tuloy-tuloy mo lang yung shoot mo, Jasper. Ha?
Asidre with time winding down here in the first quarter. He was asking for a foul. Pero di binigay ni referee Michael Kinay. He let them play on. At naputukan na sila ng quarter buzzer here after the first 10 minutes. Pasig was actually off to a good start. They went 5 for 5 from the field, 3 out of 3 from the outside. But then the turnovers started piling up at Pasay. Nagkaroon sila ng abante dito. But Pasig slowly got back and was able to tie things up at 26. But the Voyagers ending up with the lead after the first quarter, 28-26.
Pac is back. 8-division champ Manny Pacquiao makes his triumphant return. In his way stands WBC champion Mario Barrios. Plus Fundora versus Zoo.
John, we will be taking a break from our usual schedule. Tomorrow will be our last game day this week. There you see Boss Buddy Encarnado, team owner of Pasig City, always in support of his squad. Present here at the Pasay Astrodome. This is the main game of our Wednesday triple header. There you see some students from Ames na bit-bit ng Pasig City to try and cheer on their squad here in a very important matchup against Pasay as they try to move up in the team standings in the Northern Division. Coronel, that one was way short.
He had to shoot it. Yeah. Shot clock was winding down. Jasper Salenga had another chance. Pero hindi rin tumama.
I love the emphasis you put on
Kailangan,
Jasper.
hindi pwedeng magkamali. Pangalan yan eh. Lalo na rito. Legendary ang first name nito, si Rocky.
Asidre getting the 2 points there to tie things up at 28 all. 4 points in the game for the former Arellano University chief, Salenga. What's on the breaks?
That's a foul.
Coronel lost it there.
That should have been a foul
Yeah,
though.
lots of contact between Montuano, him, and Morante.
Last time I checked, you cannot land on someone.
Pero
Especially the
Corpus,
one with the basketball.
Yeah. Corpus sinayang ang oportunidad dun para sa Pasig City. They give it quickly back to Pasay. Sangko. looking for that flare option. Instead, they go inside Coronel. Back out to Salenga. Jasper for 3. Yes, sir. Why not? Jasper Salenga.
Don't you just love it when he's trying to make a point even though he can't hear us? Seriously, after that incident nung nagkamali ka, tuloy-tuloy ang kanyang
Sige
shoot.
na lang, coach. Sige na lang. But you know, this guy has taken on more responsibility and he has embraced it, especially during the departure. Actually, I wouldn't say departure nga. Nung absence ni Lawrence Victoria, he had a long layoff because of the injury and he continues to recover from that. Jasper Salenga has risen to be one of the more reliable offensive options para sa Pasay.
No question. And what you like about him is that, at least to my eyes, he seems to be always intense sa loob. Just like this shot. You know, getting to the rim as soon as they release the basketball. And being intense doesn't always mean that you're always loud, shouting, or nagpapakita ka ng tapang. Being
Asidre calls out the play here. Double high setup. Montuano rolls. Hilario,
bumangga sa pader eh. Si Rocky.
hometown hero yan. Ito si Brian Hilario dito sa loob ng Pasay Astrodome.
Always not a good idea pag isasalubong mo, no? Yung ganyan kalapad na si Hilario. You always wanna try to maneuver around him.
Asidre has already felt like dalawang foul na dapat na itawag laban dun sa depensa sa kanya. But to no avail, our referees letting them play on. Rios, quick pass. Damon Lasco kakapasok lang. Oh, look at Corpus plucking it down from the sky.
Mukhang malaki rin ang galamay nito, no? The way na tinakot niya rin sa rebound na yun.
And also the ability to go up that high. Ito si Corpus. Umupo si Warlo Matak pero pumasok naman dito. Isa na namang high flyer para sa Pasig.
Oo. Basketball lang when you're fake, when you know how to fake your eyes, the ball fake, shot fake, you know, lookaways, deception of plays. I'm not sure if we're gonna see it once again. But yung tirang yun, no, he was looking to the left, which is usually you're telling the defense that you're gonna pass, yung intention mo. And then he just shoots it right away. A little bit uncontested.
Looks like there's going to be a challenge here by Coach Marlon Martin. We're going to take a short break here.
The Pasay Voyagers, the challenge was successful.
It's a successful challenge para kay Coach Marlon Martin and Pasay. This was the play that was being reviewed. They called a foul on Felipe Chavez initially. But based on the replay, actually di nga din naplisan. Ito si Jess Kilatan. So it's gonna stay with Pasig City. Wala lang foul laban kay Felipe Chavez. Kilatan trying to attack the defense. Galicia. Could it hit? At yan, foul na talaga ang naitawag dyan dahil that was a lot of contact there against Jordan Rios. Second team foul against Pasay. Approaching the halfway point of quarter number 2.
Well, this game has been really clean and hard.
Yeah.
Not so much fouls, good flow of the game. Both teams playing good hard defense. At the same time, ang gaganda rin ng mga porsyento sa opensa. Sobrang ganda, actually. You know, 63% ang Pasig, 50% ang Pasay. And yet, nakikita naman natin, you know, intense at dumidepensa sila ng husto.
Just like this one, they foiled that shot of Christian Parrito underneath. A chance to get to within a basket here for Pasig City. Corpus finds some space, steps
Nice move.
back. Left that jumper short. Galicia is there, a little bit off to the left. Montuano pulls down the offensive rebound. 3 times, wala para sa Pasig City. Counter-attack here for Pasay. Hilario, baseline jumper, that's good.
That shot was really triggered by the drive of Chavez Jr. and then the extra pass by Lasco. Excellent read. Hilario, catch and shoot, short corner.
36-30. He likes that spot on the floor.
He does. Well, has a nice touch also and has a good feel for the game.
Kilatan, sinusubukan muli ang depensa ni J.R. Chavez. This time on the block. That's a foul laban kay J.R. Chavez. This is our assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Hilario getting that nice feed off the drive.
Kita mo, minsan ang basketball, na simple lang siya eh. On the other end, simple drive and kick, extra pass. Just gotta know, when to pass, where to pass, and off ball, find the open spots.
Maraming salamat sa LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Yes, sir. And then sa kabilang panig naman, nakita natin, simple mismatch. Pinuntahan sa poste. And then nakakuha ng foul.
Rios given space. Medyo late yung closeout ni Corpus. But there's a foul on the loose ball. Galicia will be called for his first personal. Montuano babalik dito para kay Coach Aldrin Morante. Shot clock reset to 14. Hilario pops out on top. Takes the handoff to Sara. Testing the defense of Mark Montuano. That's a heavyweight matchup. Ball goes back. No? Yes, Hilario picks it up. That's another turnover.
How I would have loved to see Hilario and Montuano dive on the floor for that loose ball, which I thought would happen. But it didn't. But Hilario lamang na eh. Halos papunta sa kanya yung bola. Dinampot na lang. Foul pa ang kanyang nakuha.
Rios passes it off to Damian Lasco. The screen by Soriano. Damian gets it to go over Montuano.
Excellent set play. A little Iverson action that led to the step-up ball screen, top of the key. And si Lasco papunta sa kanyang strong side, kaliwa. Although usually pag kaliwete, mas magaling papuntang kanan sa pull-up. Pinapakita nito ni Lasco na mukhang kaya niya dalawang side.
10-4 so far the scoring here in the second quarter, but Jess Kilatan changes that para sa Pasig. Gets 2 points more on the board.
Has 4 already along with 2 dimes. The starting point guard tonight for Pasig na si Kilatan. There's that staggered and roll. Ganda ng action sa weak side eh. Hindi nila alam kung sino tatag doon sa roller na si Soriano.
Coach Marlon, might I remind you, is coaching here against
His former coach.
Mentor. Actually also still his current head coach. Dahil assistant pa rin siya hanggang ngayon
as reported.
Corpus, no good on the fall-away shot. That's for a different team. Not, of course, not here in the MPBL. Sara from downtown gets it to go. Dan Sara with his second three-point shot of the game.
What I like about that shot is that alam mong ina-ensayo nila eh. First of all, Sara with that shot, and then the whole team, kahit na namintis niya yun, would have been a three-point play, I thought. Pero kahit na namintis niya yun, there was at least 2 pink shirts inside for the offensive rebound. But this was the empty corner.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
This is our play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Jess Kilatan has been very aggressive in looking for his shot here in the second quarter, trying to pick up the cudgels offensively for Pasig, who's been struggling here in the second quarter. Mababa na yung kanilang porsyento.
Mukhang na-challenge siya nagising kasi early sub siya And then ang ganda pa ng pinakita ni Morante. No? Lumabas si Morante kinailangan niyang i-pick up din yung laro niya. Ngayon, mas mahaba na yung playing time niya sa loob.
But his team down by double digits. 2 minutes and 26 ang natitira dito sa ating second quarter. 2 for 2 for Jess Kilatan. Pasay Voyagers will burn a timeout here. Ang score natin 43-34. Pasig City finding themselves down by 9 points here, 43-34 against the home squad, the Pasay Voyagers. Currently in the second quarter right now with 2 minutes and 26 remaining dito sa ating first half. Check out our special deal from 1xBet when you scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Ami Palanya still joined by Coach Christian Luanzon and Miss Andrea Endicio, your panel for tonight's Wednesday triple header here at the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. This is day 99 na pala, no? Ang bilis.
Wow.
Parang kailan lang nag-open tayo sa Ilagan.
March 8.
Now we're nearing the latter part of the regular season. Pero siyempre, bago ang start ng playoffs, meron rin tayong play-in tournament na magaganap. One of the new features
Yes, sir.
of our season this year. Kilata nagmamadali. Asidre fumbled the basketball. Bata catch and fire way off the mark. Oh, offensive rebound but the offensive foul as well called laban kay Jess, who by the way is playing against his former squad tonight.
Yun yung iniisip ko kanina pa. Yeah, lumalaro sa isip kaya I think former Pasay ito
Yes,
I
yes.
just wasn't sure. Ang dami na rin kasing dumaan mga mahusay na gwardiya rito no, sa Pasay.
Mahirap rin kasi alalahanin, especially last year because he did not see a lot of action for the Voyagers. Although he was in the lineup and played a few games, mas nagtagal siya sa inactive roster. Galliano, it's a pass to Reverente. Might have gotten away with a walk. And ayun na nga, natawagan
Tinawag na rin eventually. It's always hard to shot fake when nobody's closing out on you. And that's what happened. Kahit na lumapit siya sa depensa, you know, the thing is, pati-depensahan siya ng gusto.
Coach Aldrin Morante naman ang magta-timeout dito para sa Pasig City. 1 minute and 32 remaining here in the first half.
Pac is back. 8th Division champ Manny Pacquiao makes his triumphant return. In his way stands WBC champion Mario Barrios. Plus Fundora versus Zoo 2 in an epic rematch.
What a gutsy battle!
And Pitbull runs it back against Angel Fierro.
Can you say fight of the year?
It's a stacked night of hard-hitting title fights.
Pac is back this July 20. Our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, steps back into the ring to challenge Mario El Azteca Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship. You can watch the fight live via Blast TV pay-per-view this coming July 20, Sunday at 8 a.m. Just download the Blast TV app, available on Google Play and the App Store. Good-sized crowd here for a Wednesday night dito sa Pasay Astrodome, the home of the Voyagers, who are 8-4 here. And they're going up against Pasig City tonight. You see the turnover story. Pasig already with 12 turnovers in this game. Pasay only committing 3. At Batak able to get 2 points inside there off the timeout para sa Pasig.
Well, they're actually fortunate that they're only down by 7 because sa dami ng turnover nila, ano, na 12. 12 rin ang naitala nitong Pasay. Usually when those numbers are identical, no, mga 15-20 na ang kalamangan sa dami ng turnover at ng pag-convert sa kabila.
Ay, pinapahirapan rin naman sila dito ng depensa ng Pasig City. Just like that one. Batak
What a
charges
move.
into Batak.
What a move.
Oh, that's a travel.
I hate the call, even though it may be the right call, but I still hate the call. And
Oh,
guess
Coach
what?
Aldrin
And guess what?
Morante.
Coach Aldrin's with me.
Yeah, I feel like it was clean.
Yeah, I thought it was clean too.
I think he only took 2 steps. Let's take a look at it again.
If anything else, a foul should have been called.
Yes. Yun nga rin yung tingin ko. I thought the whistle was supposed to be for a 3-point play opportunity. Ooh.
Hindi. Extra step.
Tama.
Oh.
Mahirap lang tingnan, especially from our vantage point.
But still, yeah, it's a walk. Okay, but still, I wish they could have just let that one go.
Yeah.
It was. There are plays where it's so good, you just gotta let it go.
I'll take a short break.
Okay. That sequence, because we were on air, okay, I felt there should have been, on our end, the production, there should have been toot, 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 toot. Kahit na lip-sync lang yun at walang sound.
Kita-kita natin. Coach Aldrin was certainly
Bahala na kayo mag-lip read.
livid about that call made against Carlo Batak, but nakita naman natin sa replay, he took some extra steps. Tabi short on the finger roll. Leverente gets it back for Pasay. That one was short as well. Another offensive rebound for the Voyagers. This time, Tabi will take it back out. 7 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tabi, the drop pass. Leverente reverse is good for Dr. Fly.
To beat the buzzer.
That's absolutely demoralizing
Yeah.
para sa Pasig City, especially after what happened earlier.
Yeah, we got caught off guard by the Warlo Batak play. We didn't realize the quarter was about to end, and it ended in fashion. A little reverse by Reverente.
Pero maganda rin ang naging pasa dito ni Cyrus Tabi, taking out the defense and making sure Reverente had all the space that he needed to push Pasay ahead by 9, 45-36 at the end of 2.
Pac is back. 8-division champ Manny Pacquiao makes his triumphant return. In his way stands WBC champion Mario Barrios. Plus Fundora versus Zoo 2 in an epic rematch.
What a gutsy battle!
And Pitbull runs it back against Angel Fierro.
Can you say fight of the year?
It's a stacked night of hard-hitting title fights.
Shoutout po sa aming MPBL founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao. Good luck po sa fight sa July 20. Sana po manalo po kayo. Dito na po kami lahat. Nakasuporta po sa inyo sa likod niyo.
Good luck, Boss Manny. Buong Paranaque nakasuporta sa'yo. Laban, Pacman.
Hi, Boss. Good luck sa laban mo ngayon. Alam namin na kayang-kaya mo. Lagi ka namin pinagdadasal and sana mag-iingat ka lang talaga sa laban and sana makuha mo yung panalo.
Boss Manny, good luck po sa laban nyo. Sana po makuha nyo yung panalo. God bless po at good luck.
Boss Manny, good luck po sa paparating na laban nyo. Sana mauwi nyo po yung panalo and lahat po kami dito, buong Jensen Warriors and buong MPBL family nyo, proud na proud po sa inyo. Laban Pacman.
Good luck, Boss Manny. Buong Zamboanga nakasuporta po sa inyo. Laban Pacman.
Laban, Pacman.
Laban, Pacman.
Animang lamang ng Pasig City, 38-32. Naagaw ni J. Mark Malyarem bola. Coy Alves. He will dunk this one with two hands. But he will be called with a technical foul.
He was claiming somebody was underneath. Didn't look like that. At least from how we saw it. See in slow-mo. Nobody was near him. Minsan kasi ganun eh. May excite ka, magse-celebrate ka eh. Diba?
As Monte wants it inside. Naagaw ni Ino Comboy. Andrews, look out! As Sean Andrews, two hands for safety. 8-7 right now. Indoro cutting the lead to 1 after that Andrews takedown.
Ashton Andrews is cleared for takeoff. A two-handed jam right there.
Aside from the rim protection, his mere presence just intimidates every.
Oh! The big man connecting. Welcome to the MPBL, Jeochu. He is going to have fun here. Up high and down hard. That's the foul. Ang ganda ng agaw. Ang ganda ng hang time. Ang ganda ng finish.
With 11 points, just played almost 21 minutes. Jimenez has found his groove. Another setup job. Papunta dito kay Junji Alyare.
You see that drive right there. Mark Montuano had to commit against Kit Jimenez only because that's Kit. But that weak side.
Just that pass. Tayong Tong trying to guard him. Consubre, the switch. Ildefonso, what a move! Again, now you see me. Now you don't.
Beautiful play kay David Ildefonso. Nice footwork. The strength and the composure to finish that move. They can't seem to shake off this Parañaque team.
Yeah, that's right.
LJ finds Simon Santagon! Oh my! Simon Santagon, that was unreal! 50-44 and Slam Dagon at it again.
That was the Excalibur slam down.
Going up high and going down hard.
We're gonna turn to Angeles for the basket.
Yutok back to Timaho. 8 seconds remaining. Yutok for free. It's good! Not sure if that was the design play, but boy, Jay Yutok nailing a big three-pointer.
Well, it sure didn't look like that was the design. They actually were talking about Angeles taking the last shot, but quick thinking for Deo Timaho as well as Yutok to be able to feed that ball over to that corner three and knock it down.
Will trigger it in. Escobedo catches. Draws closer, floats it up, gets it in! At the buzzer! They will review this one, but boy, it looked good, Coach Mike.
Well, that was really not enough challenge against that middle drive.
And that shot will count. Raymart Escobedo just in the nick of time for Davao Occidental.
Yeah, he got that ball from up top. Went on that dribble, penetrate down the middle of the floor. See this. Little pin down. Hope to exchange Agovida with him down the block. They didn't get to Agovida.
And he got bumped off by Deo Timaho,
right,
but just had enough strength to put up that shot. And Raymart Escobedo comes to the rescue for the Davao Occidental Tigers.
Thank you very much. And the time for the second half action between the Pasig City and your Pasay Voyagers.
Welcome to the half between Pasay and Pasig. Pasig actually came out on top at the end of the first quarter, but Pasay responding in the second period, outscoring the other squad 17-10. And these are your numbers after the first 20 minutes. Javi Palanya still joined by Coach Christian Luanzon. Andre Endicio is at courtside. The turnovers really hurt Pasig City in that first half, Coach.
They certainly did. And every time you turn the ball over, you lose an opportunity not even to score but to attempt. Kaya ang Pasay plus 10 sa attempt. So usually dalawang bagay lang yan. More offensive rebounds or turnovers. In this case, more turnovers because mas marami pang offensive rebounds ang Pasay. You know, 8 to ang Pasig rather 8 to 7. That's why malaki yung kanilang kalamangan. A big factor also was yung bench ng Pasig. You know, wala silang nagkaroon ng katapat, no, sa produksyon nitong si Jasper Salenga at si Christian Fajarito had 17 of the 25 bench points. Sa Pasig, ang top scorer na of the bench was si Rocky Asidre with 4.
Chito Jaime, there you go, leading the way for Tropang Pasig with 8 points. Jess Kilatan is also part of those leading scorers dahil medyo parang revenge game ito, sabi ni Mark Kamasura, yung social media ng Pasay, dahil nga hindi nag-shoot up masyado si Jess last year for the Voyagers. There you see Salenga and Fajarito, 17 points, both off the bench for the Voyagers. Third quarter now just about underway between these two squads. This is the main game of our Wednesday triple header tonight here at the Pasay Astrodome. We experienced 2 blowouts earlier. Jensan winning big time against Marikina. Zamboanga the same against Parañaque.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope we're going to be treated to an even better second half here.
No question. No question. This is much better. The first half was much better than the 8 quarters that happened 4 hours ago. Like I said, both teams, the first half, that was clean and hard. You know, both teams playing hard. It was clean, not so much, you know, fouling. You know, a combined 12 free throws only for both teams. But we start the third quarter with some freebies. Batak at the line.
Batak so far with only 3 points. He scored 23 points in that loss against Rizal sa kanilang huling laro.
Should have been 5. That last play.
Yeah. He was called for a travel. Coach Adrian Morante wanted a foul. Dapat nga 6 kung binigyan pa siya ng
Feeling ko nga technical pa ang gusto niya
He was really very mad about that call that was made against him dahil parang naging momentum shifter rin yun para sa kanila.
Oo, definitely.
I would have been too.
Yeah. I would have been too. I mean, kung hindi traveling, I think the one he was contesting is that nag-travel because of the contact. You know, it's too much contact. Pero ang ganda ng mindset ni Batak. No? Kahit hindi naging pabor sa kanya yung play before the quarter ended, second quarter, yung dalawang possession nila ngayon for the first 2 ng third quarter, inatake niya kagad.
This guy has scored double figures in their last 10 games. The last time he scored in single digits was still last May 14 against the Bataan Risers where he had 4 points. But every game after that he has scored above 10 points, even breaching the 20-point mark 3 times over the last 10 games. Check out our special deal from 1xBet when you scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
That's why I find it hard to believe that he is still with Pasig. And this is no knock on Pasig because to me, that means 2 things. Because one thing's for sure, tingin ko kahit isa may nag-inquire sa kanila kay Warlo Bata.
Panigurado yan,
tingin ko kahit isa. You know? And that being said, that means valuable. Ito si Batak ng Pasig. Kahit na medyo nasa play-in position sila ngayon as a 3, opens up the scoring for the third quarter dito sa Pasay.
That's Daryl Manligues knocking it down from the outside. And I'm sure Pasig, the reason why na ayaw talaga nilang bitawan ito si Warlo Batak dahil pag mawala siya dito, talaga mahihirapan na talaga silang manalo.
Totoo. Kaya dapat yung maging kapalit yan patak na patak din.
Panigurado. Well, may Felix Corpus naman off the bench but Of course, the production is not the same. This is our three-point shot of the game brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Really, their shot. Binigay ni Morante. No?
Three-pointer number 7 already for the Voyagers. Fajarito missing on his first free throw. He had 27 in his debut here at the Pasay Astrodome for the Pasay Voyagers, being traded for Warren Bonifacio, a surprise trade that nobody was expecting at all.
The former Letran Knight.
Yes, former Letran Knight, NCAA champion. Ito si Christian Fajarito. That's a foul against AJ Coronel. Second personal laban sa kanya. And Pasay has really tried to apply the pressure in the backcourt. Corpus will set up the table here for Pasig City. Empty corner ball screen. Corpus hangs, gets the lucky bounce.
That's an impressive finish because that was actually good defense, but the way he lowered his left shoulder legally created enough space for him to make that shot.
Quick passing here for the Voyagers. Fajarito from the outside.
Now with 11?
12 already.
Yeah, 12, yeah, with the free throw earlier.
Chito Jaime attacks the defense. Ball fake. Scoop shot, no good. Galicia is there, swatted away by Coronel from behind. Manligues.
It's a good foul too. Only the second team foul. Pascore na ang Pasay doon, panigurado.
Yeah, Batak stopping Manligues in his tracks there. He tried to go for the steal. Daryl Manligues so quick, so fast. Voyagers with possession. Still a lot of time on their shot clock. Fajarito feeling it. This time it's long. Corpus, Jaime, Batak, Morante, and Galicia, the 5 to begin the second half for Coach Aldrin Morante. Chito Jaime has not yet really found the stroke from the outside. Manligues shifting hands.
Tinahe yung depensa.
Inon yung nitros eh. Inon yung turbo eh. You see how fast he went from the half court until there?
What a shot by Galicia. I thought he got fouled too. That's pure skill. Right, they're using the glass.
For me, you know, the MPBL, one of the treasures that we have here in this league is the number of undersized big men who are not afraid to mix it up inside.
Yeah, except for this situation. Medyo tumama no, yung kaliwang siko kay Morante. But I get your point. Marami tayong undersized big men na mahusay gumalaw sa poste.
This is our fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split type air conditioners.
Sabi ni Manligues sa atin, why post, coach, when you can go all the way to the cup? Hindi na kailangan pumoste dyan.
A double is successful for Pasay. They come up with a steal. But the counter here for Pasig City. Corpus into the lane, a little decelerate, gets it back. Basically giving it to Warlo Batak, who was trailing the play.
I'm not sure if that pass was for him, intended for him. Parang skip pass kay Chito Jaime yun eh. Pero sa sobrang athletic ni Batak, nakuha niya pa rin yung mataas na pasa na finish pa ng maayos.
46-54. Approaching the halfway point of quarter number 3. Sanko couldn't get it, but Fajarito is there to save the day.
That's something he should do more. I know he's making his outside shots. Si Galicia na postehan siya. Pwede rin siya bumawi ron. That time of the offensive rebound and tip in.
Galicia trying to back down Sanko. He loses it. That's another turnover for Pasig. Salenga will not force it. They will set things up. Gives it up to their floor general, Daryl Manligues. Back to Jasper. Salenga short on the 3. Batak trying to charge into AJ Coronel. Similar play that happened in the first half. This time, no whistle was blown. Batak gives it up. Jaime attacks the closeout. Chito Jaime looking for a foul there. That fishing expedition was not successful, and our referee on the baseline was saying initially it was supposed to be Pasay ball, but he corrects it and it will stay with Pasig City. It's our assist of the game here, brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. That is coming from Felix Corpus. Ten-point lead para sa Pasay.
Feels like it's a 1-point, 2-point game.
Oh, with the way that things are being played, no doubt about it. Balik sa laro para sa Pasig si Mark Montuano. Short roll, goes for the jumper. Banker is short. Rebound, Christian Fajarito. Coronel unable to get the three-point play opportunity, but he'll go to the line for two.
Good sprint, no? That rim run at nakita kagad ni Jasper Salenga.
I love the emphasis he put in every mention of Jasper Salenga's name.
Kailangan.
Don't worry, Coach. Feel ko naman, di pa naman siya galit sa'yo. I think he's actually very happy with
I'm not worried about him. Okay? Sa pamilya.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Let's second courtside with Miss Andrea Endicio.
During the huddle for Pasay, we all notice how they've been mirroring scenarios. Whatever is given to them, they try to do the same or even better. Paliwanag ni Coach Marlon, it's our way of using this last stretch before the playoffs to gauge how do we quickly adjust in a game. Obviously, Pasig is a competitive opponent, pero sabi nga ni Coach Aldrin, ang hirap pag ang 15 ang nakalista, siyam lang ang fully functional. So many injuries, players falling ill, buti na nga lang daw at ang pinaka-vocal niyang player in what his teammates call him Papa Cheats, remains steadfast in their team. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. Nice report there coming out of the halftime break. Papa Cheats, ayan na siya. Gets a drop pass to Mark Montuano.
Bagay, mas maganda pa rin pakinggan ng Papa kaysa Tito. It sounds younger.
Oh, definitely.
Sounds younger.
Montuano was fouled. He will take 2 shots here. Mark Montuano was actually previously asked to sign with Pasay together with Rocky Asidre as a tandem. Rocky is a homegrown actually of Pasay, but they were asked to sign with Bacoor a few seasons ago.
Okay.
At that time, the idea was for Don Reverente from the Philippine Navy, Mark Montuano naman from the Philippine Army.
Correct.
Was to help consolidate support from the military bases near and inside Pasay.
Okay.
Oo. That's information coming
nuggets of
from the social media of the Pasay Voyagers, Sir Mark Kamasura, watching from New Zealand. Happy viewing to everybody as well, watching on Facebook and YouTube. Fajarito from downtown.
In and out.
Kilatan hands it off. Asidre for 3. High looper of a shot, won't go.
Bothered by the length of Coronel, even though he went under the screen.
AJ had the height advantage there against Rocky. Binalik kay Salenga. Fajarito pops out. Salenga goes all the way. Pinilit. Back shot is good para kay Jasper Salenga.
Sometimes, you know, there are just some players may karapatan. And Jasper Salenga, at this point, with Victoria out of the equation, certainly may karapatan.
That's our play of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Pumasok na dito si Jordan Rios.
Dati kasi role ni Lawrence yan eh. Di ba? Mas nakikita niyo yung shot creation. Jasper usually off a closeout, off a kick out. This time, siya rin main creator. No, it's a toss-up between him and really Cyrus Tabi, but I'm sure that's about the 50th kisses he has blown to the crowd. Look at this. Simple drive and kick, semi-transition. One of the hardest threes to guard apart from the offensive rebound kick out.
Salenga now sharing scoring honors with Christian Fajarito. Well, they were also both of the leading scorers after the first half para sa Pasay. Just Kilatan at the line. This is now a 14-point lead para sa Pasay. Yan ang hinahabol dito ng Pasig.
Simple lang tong Pasay, no? Inuunti-unti.
They're just waiting for you to commit mistakes.
Right.
And they really capitalize hard on it.
Yeah.
Orlo Batak, just a quick rest on the bench. Coach Aldrin Morante trying to see if they can finish this third quarter strong. 3 minutes remaining here in this period. Ayaw rin naman nila na malaki maging abante ng Pasay heading into the fourth quarter. Hilario looking inside. Instead, he wants to go to Rios. Soriano sets the screen for Jordan. Rios turns the corner. A little bit out of control on that shot. Kilatan, nice pass and nice catch to Warlo Batak. And one for the former San Sebastian Stag.
Nabatukan pa. Well, what a catch. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung mas maganda ron, yung pasa o yung salo, because he caught it with the offhand.
In traffic as well. See here, Josh Galliano was giving chase from behind as well as Jopit Soriano. That's our fast break of the game. Brought to you by Extreme X Play on the go speaker. Take your music anywhere. And he completes the three-point play. Lead down to 10 points after Pasay was able to push it to 15. 5-0 run for Pasig City. How can Pasay respond? Soriano in the middle of the floor against Chito Jaime. Jopet will go one-on-one. Shot clock down to 2. Soriano able to rattle one home.
It's just one of those cases wherein ang ganda na ng depensa, kaya lang mas mahusay yung opensa.
Good D, better offense. Galing kay Jopet Soriano. Kilatan the drop step. Had to adjust. That's an even better shot.
Oh my goodness. Double pump pa.
Revenge game nga ito, ika nga, para kay Jess Kilatan. Did not see a lot of action for Pasay last year. And now especially with the absence of Robbie Manalang stepping up, but this guy, Josh Galliano.
Double pump move.
That's our kicks, our great move of the game, born for greatness.
Gusto bumawi ni Chito Jaime.
He's got a different defender on him, that's Fernandez. Able to draw the foul underneath was Warlo Batak.
Kapag side view, no? May hawig to kay Kyle Tolentino.
Yes. Pati yung buhok eh.
Oo. Hindi, wala akong alam pagdating sa mga ganyan stuff. Huwag mo ako tanongin dyan.
Hindi naman kita tinatanong,
hindi
Coach.
ako
I'm just saying. Sinasabi ko nga,
Kahit
dahil alam
opinion.
ko wala kang alam sa buhok.
Kahit opinion, wag mong kunin.
Hindi, di na talaga. Ayoko rin talaga. Dahil mahirap na.
Correct. Correct. Warlo Batak is slowly picking up his offensive game. You know, after a slow first half, 3 points, I believe.
Yeah.
And we talked about their, production, not only their bench, but even yung kanilang mga starters, no? But still, facing a deficit of double figures.
Hilario was asking for it. He gets it, takes it, could not make it. Batak trying to pull it down.
Look what I found.
Into the hands of Cyrus Tabi. That's Fool's gold right there, falling into his hands.
Pati pa naman sa loose ball, hindi ka nagkakamali.
Cyrus, the righteous.
Grabe
As
yung
coined
aggressiveness ni...
by Richard Campos.
Oo, grabe ang aggressiveness niya. Ni Batak, no? Ito, all alone.
Dahil handa nang tumakbo ang Pasig doon eh. Naiwan pa para kay Cyrus Tabi. There's a review here. I think a possible unsportsmanlike foul is being checked.
Yeah, palagay ko, yung unspot tatawagan dun sa sumiko sa'yo kaninang umaga.
Dapat lang.
Pero hindi, kidding aside, mukhang tingin ko i-upgrade nila to.
Ano tamaan sa ulo. And Coach Aldrin Morante and his troops using this opportunity to regroup. 30.2 seconds ang nalalabi dito sa ating third quarter. Lead is 12 for the Voyagers.
Ano ba pangalan nun? Sabihin mo na.
Hindi, di ko napapangalanan.
Kaibigan mo ba?
Kaibigan mo.
The more nga dapat ipangalan mo. Kaibigan mo.
I will not fault him for it.
Okay.
Hard contact. Third foul on Josh Galliano.
At yun na, unsportsmanlike foul nga ang itinawag laban kay Josh Galliano.
Uunahan ko na sila direct ha. Huwag nyo na Conan si Javi.
Wag na.
Wag na.
Wag na.
Baka malaman pa kung anong ibig sabihin.
Orlo Batak able to take the first free throw. One more free throw to go. Plus ball possession for Pasig. This could be a possible 4-point swing or 5-point swing if they shoot a 3 later on in this possession.
I must add, one of the most unique names.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only Warlo that I know of in my
Same.
42 years of existence.
42 ka pa lang
Yes,
pala.
sir. Yes.
Akala ko 30 ka pa lang eh.
Para mong sinabing illegal yung ginawa namin. Nakalaro ko sa 40 above. Hindi recto yung birth certificate ko.
Asidre with the basketball. Jaime quickly to Kilatan. One dribble, the pull up. Almost got it to go. 15 seconds left here. Hilario will try to take it all the way. Ooh, Asidre right there. Magkakilala naman yan. Parehong taga dito yan eh.
Well, how about yung mga ganong foul? Because I bet you, Javi, kung naging masama ang bagsak ni Hilario dito,
Yeah, that could have been upgraded. I think they're checking it right
i-review
now.
nila eh. So sa tingin ko dapat unsportsmanlike foul to if, as we always say, you want the officials to be consistent.
Yes. At that point, 9 seconds. Unsportsmanlike foul na nga yung tinawag laban sa Pasay kanina. Ngayon, it's against Pasig City. Rocky Asidre. I think there was a lot of frustration also in that foul because he hasn't been able to really find the mark in this game.
Oftentimes, so much is dependent on the fall rather than the one who caused it or that caused it, which shouldn't be the case. Tingnan natin kung ano maging huling hatol dito. Upgrade ba or sustain?
Referee Michael Kinay now with Richard Tampos to communicate the decision.
Upon review, the foul has upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul on Rocky Asidre for excessive hard contact. Second foul on Rocky
Saka,
Asidre.
kung titingnan mo rin kanina dun sa replay, I think we're gonna see it
May
right
intent
now.
din eh.
Yes.
Oh,
There was no play on the ball.
right. I mean, you can have an intention of, fouling, but that thin line of being legal, of what
UBC champion Mario Barrios. UBC champion Mario Barrios. Plus Fundora versus Zoo 2 in an epic rematch.
What a gutsy battle!
And Pitbull runs it back against Angel Fierro.
Can you say fight of the year?
It's a stacked night of hard-hitting title fights.
Back is back this July 20. Our founder, our beloved founder, Manny Pacquiao, steps back into the ring to challenge Mario El Azteca Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship. You can watch this fight live via Blast TV pay-per-view this coming July 20, Sunday at 8 a.m. Just download the Blast TV app, available on Google Play and the App Store. 71 at the 59, 10.9 seconds remaining here in the third. Let's see what Coach Marlon Martin drew up here for Pasay. 6 seconds to go. Tabi in the lane. Galliano wide open from the corner. That's no good. Hilario
that was a nice try.
to get it over the backboard.
That was a nice try. What a smart play.
Brian Hilario, alam mo yan.
Pero hindi ako sure kung counted yun kung pumasok.
Pwede ba yun? Ay, hindi pwede
Parang
yun
hindi, parang hindi. So, unless nasa may short corner ka, medyo yun.
Pwede, pero you're directly under the basket Tingnan natin ang ating highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Pasay continues to elevate their game here to maintain the lead against Pasig City.
Well, that's the thing, maintaining their lead. Pasig did a good job of scoring. 23 is not bad for a quarter. The thing is, they allowed 26. Kaya ang kalamangan, nasa double digits pa rin.
71 at the 59. Fourth quarter of action when we return. Back here inside the Pasay Astrodome, let's take a look at our Gixxer fans of the game born for greatness. Mga estudyante yan ng Ames.
Gotta love it. The best Suzuki fans of the game. They is.
Galing yan dun sa... Ames is actually the school that Coach Aldrin Morante is the head coach in. At doon assistant si Coach Marlon.
Daming racket ni Coach Marlon. Assistant pa to sa Mapua.
Talaga?
Oo.
Kaya naman
Sila
pala
ni
maraming Mapua players dito
Sila
sa
ni
Pasay.
Coach Vic. Oo, Vic Escudero.
Parang ikaw, marami ka ng racket.
Wala.
Fourth quarter of action now underway.
For the love of the school yun. St. Stephen.
26-23 in that third quarter. But Pasig City, that was a good bounce back for them considering that they only scored 10 points in the second period.
Right. And scoring picked up, and that's, you know, that quarter really was Warlo Batak. You know, I think he had about 8 points, but his aggressiveness of getting to the basket, you know, ang laking bagay, no, sa laro nila. Sabi mo nga kung let's say trinade nila to, malamang ang Pasig tuloy-tuloy ng lumubog, and there's a reason why they didn't trade him. In spite of many suitors.
And Pasig has already lost 5 straight games. That's another giveaway para sa Pasig City. That has been a constant problem in this game. Pasay trying to trap again, but
Very
Batak,
nice.
mops the layup there.
That's one of the few times you see Warlo Batak miss a gimme at the rim. Good pass though by Galicia.
Parito will not go for the shot. Salenga passes up on it as well. Tabi, that's a tough angle to work with. The left-hand scoop will not work. Batak, I think he's going to take this to the rack. Leaves it for Galicia though. And Jacob Galicia able to get the push shot to drop.
I'm impressed of how he is able to absorb the contact and still able to make a play. Talk about Batak dropping it off to Galicia. That was a 2 versus 3 break.
Yeah. 73-61, Salenga. Couldn't get the step on Corpus. Parito takes it a few feet behind the line. Arlo Batak trying to assess the defense here of AJ Coronel. Susubukan niya dito. Coronel pulling the chair from underneath Warlo Batak.
It's a good foul. But Pasay is contesting that Hilario, the fastest man on the floor, okay, nauuna sa lahat.
This is our assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
I wasn't kidding. He was the fastest man on that sprint, on that sequence from defense to offense.
The students from Ames trying to egg on this Pasig City squad. 12 ang hinahabol nila dito. Pasay with the basketball. Coronel onto Tabi. Shot clock down to 10. Pajarito. This time an open look. Wala pa rin. Sanko keeps it alive. Almost lost it. Pajarito, that's an obvious mismatch against Jess Kilatan, and I think Jess just did his best to prevent the three-point play opportunity for Christian
he did a
Pajarito.
good job. You know, that's how... Yun lang, ang masama doon, pang-apat niya yun. Pero, fumaul ka na rin, might as well prevent the three-point play.
Aaron Morante and Mark Montuano will check back into the game for Galicia and Kilatan. Let's go courtside to Miss Andrea Endiso.
Undoubtedly, Christian Fajarito is one of the players in the league who can make magic whichever team he is in. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who noticed how he slimmed down from his previous form last year. Well, from 111 kilograms down to 97 kilograms lang naman. Kwento niya, he really wanted to be in better shape kasi siya daw mismo, ramdam niya yung bigat noon at hindi siya komportable sa galaw niya. His secret, hindi malalang workout, kundi malalang diet. Isda at gulay lang. Kung kayang hindi mag-rice, hindi magra-rice. Pero pag masarap ang ulam, 1 cup lang. Kidding aside, this discipline has caused him to play better, lighter, and faster. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. Well, you know, I witnessed the growth of this kid. High school pa lang until now here to the pros. And I'm very happy that this season, it has been a better year for him. Well, he has played well naman over the past few years, but I think yung consistency niya talaga, that has always been in question. As we see, Corpus leaving it para kay Warlo Batak there, the two athletic forwards combining there for Pasig City.
It's just so nice to see sa outside lane. So when you have a Corpus on the left and a Batak on the right, at that time, really, those two guys, the two-man game sa fast break.
19 points in the game for Warlo Batak. We'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Sanko, jump pass to Salenga, fading to his right. Cans a three-pointer. That's another trifecta para kay Jasper Salenga. 18 points in the game.
Anytime you play Pasay, you really have to be disciplined on your defensive schemes. You cannot overcommit. You gotta learn how to stunt because mahusay sila mag-setup tulad doon. Yung setup na play na yun para kay Salenga off the kick on the right corner.
I think the departure, coach, of both Warren Bonifacio and Lawrence Victoria, that's a walk laban kay AJ Coronel, has given Pasay a lot more variety offensively.
Right. Kaya usually mas balance ko